Don't I? I'm connecting this to Streamlab. That's right. Uh, part two. Don't I? I'm connecting this to Streamlab. That's right.
Okay, now for the check out the audio. Let me go ahead and push play on this while we waiting. Oh shoot, I didn't even get the chat box. There it is. Hold on.
I started the live on my end. Let me see. Somehow.
Allow. All right. Hold on 1 second.
Yep.
Trying to put this phone on charger real quick. Okay. I'm on. What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up, family? How y'all doing? This is part 2 of the live from yesterday, dealing with Tartaria, natural laws, and Indian knowledge, and I'm gonna say random. So I'm glad y'all here today. Let me go ahead and share it.
Let me see something real quick. Actually, on my end.
What's up? Gilliard, Jerbil. What's up? What's up, fam? Okay. Now share this to Telegram. Oops, not like that. Copy link. Drop it.
Yes. Telegram.
Took my mod out. Can it be? All right, let's go ahead and get this. All right, what you doing over there? You checking your stuff on? Add it again. I mean, oh no, man. I'm not adding nobody else as mods on my stuff because a lot of people will be eliminating people that I wish to speak to. So it's good. I cleared off a lot of people. What's up, YouTube? What's up, TikTok? Peace, family. We got YouTube going on and we got TikTok going on. So, hey, this is just a continuation from yesterday. So I'm just waiting for. I thought you already recorded. I thought you already did that.
Nah. I didn't do it. I just started it.
Yeah, it's a dual cast. So basically, Monty's going live on his end. I'm going live on my end. I'm doing it off TikTok and YouTube. He just doing it off YouTube. So share the live. Run up those gifts. Run up those memberships on YouTube. Well, we about to tap in. All right, y'all. So Monty, whenever you're ready, take it off.
You
Let
said
me go
take it off.
take off. My bad. Don't
Oh.
put bro. Take. You know what I mean. Come on, man.
No.
Whenever you ready, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man.
Hold on a second.
All right.
I didn't know I was gonna start it off, but
Oh,
well,
I always make the other person go.
okay. So I mean, today we kind of just like going back, hold on a second, talking about what we was talking about yesterday, how like there was a world power, and there is a lot of connections between Asia and America that nobody wants to talk about, and everything's a coincidence, supposedly, right? Even from what they worship, how they dress, right? A whole lot of stuff is extremely similar. But they're going to tell you that it's a coincidence and they just came up with it from their imagination. So we're here to crush that pseudo stuff, pseudo history, and we just here to get to the bottom of it. Right today we're going to be showing some books, some history, some cultural similarities, and yeah, on the hunt for new information to try to figure out what happened in the 1800s, because it's a big mystery. The 1800s is a very big mystery. So let's go. For me, let me see. I did a little video talking about how China is America. Hold on a second. Let me find it. There we go. It's a couple maps. It's going to show us what's really going on here. Dang, hold on. All right. All right, let me send it. Got to share the screen real quick. For me, and get, all right, there we go. There we go. All right, so I pulled up this map right here. Let me download it. There we go. And all right. One second. Now Hey, I know I gotta get a better processor. Come on now, move. There we go. So I had showed this map on a little YouTube short that I did, and it's from the 1500s. I mean, no, not the 1500s, but I want y'all to take a look at this. Kind of like what Brother Nat was showing yesterday, how when you raise the sea levels up, you really gonna see how much land went up under the water. And from this old map, you can see that Asia and America was intertwined. And you can walk straight across. You could literally walk straight across into China. That really China, this is not the only map that I have. China was actually the Meshi. So when I did this video, I was like, when y'all, every people that know that are down in Mexico know about the Mexica. And when you kind of take out the beginning and the end, you end up with she, which is conveniently what the Olmec were called. The she, the XI. So the cultural similarities that I also wanted to show, hold on a second, wanted to show how you can find the cultural similarities within Asia and South America. You can really find it all over, really. Right? I'm pretty sure y'all seen this before. This was on the temple. This is called a, hold on a second, let me find it. I don't think I put it in there. I showed it. Oh, it's right here. So it's called a howler monkey god with a snake, a copine, emerging from the mouth on top of the reviewing stand facing the west court and forming the base of Temple 11. So this is on the temples down there in South America. It's a monkey god, apparently, right? With a snake in his mouth. The snake has great significance in Mesoamerican culture and Asian culture. Hold on a second.
Which temple was it in?
Which temple? Hold on a second.
Yeah, you ain't about to looking at that?
It says Temple 11.
Temple 11? We got to get the name, location.
I can't see it. It's at the bottom, though.
Holler monkey god. You know what? I can find it. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, it's not at the bottom. But I just want to show. I said I ain't really what's the name tonight, Brother Natural.
Huh?
I ain't really get all the details together for tonight, but I was just showing.
I'm gonna find it.
Showing the similarities.
You say it's called the hollering monkey?
Yeah, it's a monkey god. Asia got a monkey god too.
Monkey god.
Yep.
In South America.
About it. Remember the Monkey King?
Yeah.
Yep.
Among the classic Mayas, the holler monkey god was a major deity of the arts, including music and the patron or the artisans, especially of the scribes and the sculpture. So it is the corn god. It over applied with the torn short maize god, which was the corn god. So he was located. He had to be located in the Yucatan area.
Honestly,
in Maya.
Honestly, I think it's a woman. Honestly, I don't know the face. I don't see no beard, and it looks very similar to the structures that are in Asia. I know they say it's a monkey guy, but looks like a woman to me.
It could be. I'm like I said, I'm looking for it at the moment. I see many different types. Hello. Hollering monkey. Yeah, it is a woman. It's a woman. The way how it looks, I'm gonna send it to you so you can pull it up. Maybe this image will help you out.
Yeah, it's in Hindu traditions, all of that. Oh, here we go. Look at that, the face. It's like an older woman holding something. It's like, I don't know.
But the funny thing is, these racists would call it a monkey. Just like how I met when Singer Bear when I showed the it was called El Negro Olmec, he tried to say it was a monkey. But in reality, I really don't believe this is a monkey.
No, I don't know.
They labeling it as a monkey because when I'm looking at this joint, or like for example, I'm finna send you this one. Now you tell me that monkeys be doing this. It's the same thing.
You got the snake around the neck too.
The reason they calling it a monkey because they're like a Negro. That's why.
Yeah.
You gotta remember these people are racist. They hate the mess like that. Then when you look at the face right there at the bottom right,
Yeah.
what monkey look like that?
Called Son Goku. Yo, that's where they got
You getting there?
Goku from.
You
The super,
getting there?
all the Saiyans and stuff like that.
Ozaru, Olmec, Otomo.
Hold on a second.
So when you do the connections,
You know why it's very interesting. That's very interesting. Monkey god in the Hindu culture. Monkey god in the Hindu culture kind of looks like.
you say his name was Goku. It's just a coincidence. I mean, it's not no coincidence. So really, Dragon Ball Z, it's about Indian business, South American Indian business.
Yep.
If you want to put that up right there.
And everything revolved around the lunar.
So King Kamehameha.
That's interesting how they incorporated a lot of Mesoamerican, I mean, they incorporate a lot of South American and Mesoamerican culture.
Yeah,
And like
so
really like Asian culture is it's not even really there. It's crazy.
there you go, bro. So made the connection. Goku, the little Goku, what they call a monkey god in Maya, which was a really Negro. His favorite move is Kamehameha. That's his, might as well call it King Kamehameha because that's his main move. So when you go back to Kamehameha, King Hawaii was a Negro. So Dragon Ball Z, like I said, this is a side mission. Dragon Ball Z is about American business. Which will explains why Kathy was in Mexico, whom
And
is really China.
you know what's interesting? Yeah, like in Dragon Ball Z, he stayed on the island.
Somebody made another connection, bro.
What?
I'm finna send it. Y'all in the chat. Y'all in the chat and on TikTok. Y'all putting them gems there. Y'all dropping them gems. So when we look at this, I'm finna send it to you. Put that up there. When you look at that, right?
Yeah.
And what do you see? What do you recognize?
It looks like snakes.
Look
Like a
like
snake.
snakes, right?
Yeah, like a snake body.
Now let's go a step further.
What is that above their heads? Is that snakes? Looks like snakes,
Kinda.
like little heads or something.
When you type in this, the next photo after this one's gonna tie it together. This still on the Dragon Ball Z aspect. That is Amaru.
The dragon. Shinron. Oh yeah,
Yep.
so the she, which is crazy, right? Because the Olmecs, which is the she, their supreme power is a dragon. The ultimate power is a dragon.
Shinron.
Yep.
And the Su, when I say the Su, I'm talking about XI, which goes back to
Yep. You see, yep. Look at that. Yep. Look at that.
Su Dracon, Su. To my shit taking me to Dragon Quest. My stuff taking me to Dragon Quest, that game, but everything ties back to America.
Oh, there. You know what's? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Actually,
Land of the Dragons.
like over there in Europe, they have castles and stuff like that, where the symbol of America is the dragon. It's in their castles and their important buildings. I'm gonna see if I can find that real quick. Let me see.
The Nagas. Naga. What I just sent you, that statue, bro, was a Naga couple. It was the Nagas. If you go up, click that first statue I sent you, bro, while you doing that with the yeah. That is the Nagas, are a divine or a semi-divine race of half human, half serpent beings that reside in the netherworld. If you know what the netherworld is, it is another name for America, which is Patala, and can occasionally take human or part human form, or are so depicted in art. And it says a female Naga is called a Nagi or a Naga or Najini. According to the legend, which is a real story, they are the children of Kashyapa, or Kadru. Rituals devoted to the supernatural beings have been taking place throughout South Asia for at least 2,000 years. See why they're making the connection to South Asia when this is Mexico. This is Mexico.
Yep. Crazy.
A Mecca. So they say it's a connection to Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism, but the original comes from Mexico. But you're trying to say it comes from the other side when it doesn't, because America is the land of the Dracons, the land of the Nanagas, not the other side. That's why America is called Amaru Khan, which means the plum serpent.
And the dragons are everywhere. I'm not gonna lie. The serpent and the dragons, it's everywhere. It's in European culture, it's an American culture, and it's an Asian culture. So
See, that is why I said every king. I'm going to see you this picture. Every king, no, never mind. I'm gonna wait. every king had a dracon in those days. Prester John was one of the last kings recorded. Let me turn my mic down or my volume down. Let me know if I'm too loud, y'all. But Prester John was one of the last kings. They don't got no proof that he died. They say he simply just vanished. But like I told y'all in part 1 of this live, that he escaped South America and went down to those lands that is today called the ice ring or the ice wall. But he was one of the last king that was recorded to have a dracon.
Yeah.
And they say he was one of the sons of David when you add a little religious stuff to it. They say he was one of the sons of Solomon, a descendant long down in history. I don't know. All I know, he was a powerful king in America. They ruled the 3 Ethiopias, which is East, West, and Central. Well, all of our ancestors went. Our ancestors went to Hindustan, they went to Africa, and they remain here. Because, again, how did all these places obtain corn and pineapples? The Nagas traveled everywhere, or the Mayak, Cherokees, Kitawas. They traveled everywhere. They're not just in America.
Yo, hold on a second.
Right?
Did I
That's why.
send?
Go ahead, bro. I thought you was still sending stuff. That's why I was going on.
Oh no. I was I heard somebody was getting real loud. I was like, oh gosh.
I can't hear your background.
You can't? Okay, that's good.
I can't hear your background.
All right, let me find this.
I'll let you. If you want me to know, I'll let you know. I'll text it.
Okay.
Out of one people, you get many nations. Exactly. All right.
Yo, we just found a connection. Am I glitching?
Nope.
Okay, that's good. So I just found a connection. You ever heard of the Piazza bird?
Nope.
So as soon as this load for us.
Let me tell the people why you're doing that. Hey, people, you could turn your phone sideways. For those of y'all on TikTok, there's a little button on the bottom right of the screen at the top, which you could turn your phone sideways, so you don't have to be looking at a little screen. The comments will pop up on the right side instead. So just letting y'all know, y'all could do that.
Yeah.
There go that. Yep, that serpent.
It's taking forever.
Peace, YouTube. Peace.
Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good night. I hope everybody's having a good night. It's a very chill night tonight. We just on the hunt.
That is.
Stuff. Just waiting.
So those of y'all that don't know, yes, me and Monty is getting paid for these lives. That's why we engaging more with YouTube. But on my behalf, everything I'm doing on YouTube, I'm sharing to TikTok. That's why I'm doing a double live stream. So yes, we getting something out of this. We're not just doing it for nothing. Your support will help with your gifts and your membership, your contributions to everything that we are doing. We much appreciate that. So again, just letting you know, I think y'all should know that. I think because you got a lot of stuff running.
Yeah, I think so too. Let me.
You trying to play a video?
I was just trying to pull up a website.
Shut down all that other stuff. Shut down Telegram. Why you got Feel More open?
Oh snap! I sure do.
Got Feel More open. You got that Microsoft thing open over there.
I sure do.
You got your folders open.
That's a lot of folders.
Yeah. Whatever you got open on the taskbar, like over there on the right, the things that's hitting, shut that down too.
Anyway.
Keep the voice meter open though. I'm talking about like to your right where you see the arrow when it says mostly clear. That arrow.
It look like it's good.
I don't know what that is. That cloud thing.
My hands is up until this thing start working for me.
I think it should be straight now. Try to do it.
Still loading.
God damn.
Yeah.
You'll get there.
Yo, man.
Okay, two of them popped up. Sean, y'all, I don't think I never seen Shoshan. Yeah, I don't think I seen you over here before. What's up, y'all?
Why, thank you, my dear computer.
See, I helped you. There you go.
All right. Yes, sir. Hey. So the Piazza bird, all right, is a mythical creature. Let's go down. Mythical monster depicted in a painting on a cliff overlooking the Mississippi River. Ain't that something? So this dragon is in North America, and who knew about this? Right? And it's in Illinois. Why is everything in Illinois? Why this is on a freaking cliffside. If you in Illinois, you can literally go see this. You can literally go see this. The French explorer, right? All right, let's hold on a second. On a trip, they saw what you had. Louise Jolette saw on their trip down the Mississippi in 17.
I'm seeing you pictures of it so you can show for the people whenever you finish with that.
As large as a calf, they have horns on their heads, like those of a deer, or horrible look, red eyes, a beard like a tiger's. Tiger's a face, somewhat like a man, a body covered with scales, and so long a tail that it winds all around the body, passing above the head, and going back between the legs, ending in a fish's tail. Green, red, and black are the three colors composing the picture. Wow.
Hold on, wait. Found it
So
from
this is
there
so
it is.
conveniently, like, I don't know, it's just the timing, right? The fact that this creature happened to disappear around the same time that we lost our memory. Ain't that something? That's very strange, right? It's a lot of creatures that somehow just disappeared when we lost our memory.
It could be still here, or who knows? They probably went on and took the thing and put it in some elite museum that only the rich can see.
Holding
It's
these
stuff that
dragons
they know.
called a Piazza bird. Yep. And
We'll
this is
go
in
in
Illinois.
contact.
That's what's crazy. It's in Illinois. Oh yeah, I saw, yeah. Yeah, Illinois. Look at that. The chief hold on a second. I'm trying to say this man name right. Oh, Uatoga. Something like that. In the Piazza Bird by Frank Real, 1896. You can see the Piazza Bird right above his head. Actually, I want y'all to pay close attention to this right here as well. Y'all see that? And this right here, don't this look like some type of instrument? And that's the strap, like a string instrument. And then you can see his clothes right here and how it's like a little spiral. It's the same symbol that the Greeks used on their buildings.
I think that's a thing where he hold the arrows.
You think so? Yeah, you're right. And it go on his back. I see it. I thought it was like some type of guitar or something like that.
Nah.
But that's right there. That's the bow. I mean, that's the, All right. And you can kind of see right here, the little symbol is the same symbol that's used on temples. So for me, in my research of what I've, gotten and stuff like that, that represents a temple. That right there. That spiral symbol, that's for temples. Let me see. Here's a better picture of it. You know what's interesting? I know y'all seen Samurai Jack. I know y'all seen Samurai Jack on Cartoon Network.
Try to say they look like Aku.
Yes. Yes, that looks like him. Honestly, they probably got this from him.
Aku I think he was a Dracan, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he used to breathe fire or something. And he had a face just like this. He had a face just like that. St. Louis, the St. Louis Dispatch.
Yeah, that thing, it was Aku.
It said it will return. I don't know when it's going to return, but if this type of creature returns, I think everybody's mouth will drop.
I saw your series on Behind the White Paint. I have some others that private too.
Louise Jolette. So
yeah, that one right there is from an old book.
You can kind of, you see it right here. You can see how small the people are. Right there. The small figures, the Indian painting that was so inspiring to all. 150 years ago. That's crazy. It's legit. Ain't no way. Yup. Exactly. Yup. He's a dragon.
All of that. So they literally just make cartoons and stuff based off American traditions and lore and all the other stuff. That is, when you look at the one right there, if you click it again, the other one.
The one with the black
that one, right?
Yeah, the green.
The
the green.
That's Aku right there.
Crazy. Yeah, dragon. He's a dragon.
They knew what they was doing. They ain't just making this shit up from the top of their head. They know what they doing. Sorry for the language.
This is crazy. And you see his face is green. They said that's the colors. His face is green.
Yep.
But this is crazy because a lot of people been trying to figure out, like, y'all trying to figure out, like, why y'all so attached to Asian culture. Is probably because you the one that started it.
This stuff was America.
Yes.
I think black folks so attached to anime. It's their own stuff, but they portray it as if it was the Chinese and Japanese, but it really wasn't. If you look at ancient American literature, like how we just showed Aku and Dragon Ball Z, you could see this stuff was American Mayak type of stuff, or you know what I'm saying? They know what they do.
I mean, even like there are names, like you think Goku is a Japanese name? Like you think Luffy is a Japanese name? That's Anglo. The name Luffy is Anglo. They use a lot of our culture and then reapply, and you see some of the best, cartoons and anime. This is for the anime folks out here, man.
Who
Y'all
said
know
who said that earlier? I think Rashad said this, that once we create something, it's American culture. Y'all don't have a nationality, so it don't belong to y'all. So we're gonna call it American culture. But since they taking this culture now and saying it's Japanese and Chinese culture now,
crazy.
that's what's going on. I think Rashad said that earlier.
Ku Klux Klan, Mississippi and people,
Oh, that was you. Well, that was what Los was saying earlier.
the mound builders. That's brother in the comment. Said those are Nagas above the head.
Those are Nagas.
So, plum feather serpent. You know, it's crazy. I love dragons growing up. I did.
I wasn't really into much. I was more into like a spiritual fight. That's what we call it now. Is when we look at it now, all that stuff is spiritual fighting comeback stuff.
Yep.
Dragon Ball Z, Soul King, Bleach. What else? It's all that stuff is spiritual fighting type of cartoons, anime type stuff.
Yep. Naruto.
Yep,
Yeah.
dealing with Chi, that spirit.
Yep. Having them demons sealed within a vessel.
They got a good story. I ain't gonna cap.
They do. And you ever realize a lot of it has to do with people losing their memory, or they don't know who their folks are, their family,
Yep.
their past. Because when you think,
Either. Now go ahead.
I was saying like Goku, right? Son Goku, who happens to be connected to South American culture, happened to come to Earth, bump his head, forget who he was, and then awaken from the lunar and turn into a great ape. And then when he awakens, he taps within his inner self and unlocks something that was embedded in his blood for thousands of years. And then he just awakened and became a god.
You
For
love
anybody that know about Dragon Ball Z.
You love fighting, like black folks. Peoples get scared of him when he get angry because they don't usually see him mad. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the same with Naruto. He grew up without his parents. Same thing with black folks. People are afraid because there's a demon inside of him. Same thing with black folks. Looked down upon. He's separated, pushed off from the community. That as he being conformed into society so people can accept him. Now he's likable. Now you see he's the people's person when a black person becomes a kunito. It's hard to say, but that's how it ends with that. Instead of just going ape shit on everybody for doing you dirty. Which I feel like they should have went that route. Him joining that Koski and all that. I think that would have been better. I think that would have been a better story.
Who, Naruto?
Yeah, joining a Koski, that would have been better.
Maybe Sasuke if he had joined it earlier.
I mean, he already did. He already did.
If he did it earlier.
Yeah. I mean, technically he was on that path, but we ain't gonna make this the Naruto show though. We ain't gonna do that. But it's a good story. It's a damn good story. Those of y'all that didn't watch it and you never watched anime before, go watch Naruto. Then go to Shippuden. It's a damn good story. Just get past the cartoon shit. Just focus on the story, the spiritualism behind it. Watch you relate to that shit. It's a real good thing. I put you on.
Hot dog.
Yep. So let's go.
We gotta talk about the Tartaria.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was leading to.
Yeah.
But
I was over here trying to find the symbols, but I'm gonna have to get it together for the next time.
Yeah, take care of your business there. You good. So I can flip it over to me. You want me to?
Yeah. Yeah. And then when I have something, when I find it, yeah, I'll just show it real quick.
All right, go ahead and end the screen share.
All right.
Reclaim. All right, people. Where did I leave off last time? No, we ain't gonna leave. We ain't gonna do with that. So what we gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and. So I was like, I know my dog ain't out the cage. I'm sure listening. My dog is way at the back of the house, and I hear a dog right here. I'm way in the front. I know you hear that.
Well,
Yeah, I got a tricolor pit. Okay. Screen share. Share screen. Here we go. Tartarian folder. Oh, that's my beat folder. Here we go. Boom, boom. Here we go. That's what I mean by like start organizing your stuff in order the way how you
yeah.
just
I gotta
screenshots.
put my yeah, I gotta, yeah. You're right. Gotta do it like that. I haven't started.
All right. Tapping into Tartaria.
I see your chat too. What's up, chat?
See my chat. How you see my I was about to say
Yeah, I see your chat.
yeah, TikTok chat.
Yep.
Oh, let me pull up my YouTube chat. I only got a few people watching today. Let's see. Natural Jewels. I always thought that. What's up, Natural Jewel? Tribe of Judah. What's up, bro? African Americans are not indigenous. Israelite. Think he came here on a slave ship. We the Israelites because of Deuteronomy 28:68. That's the only time Israel is in the Middle East. Well, get out of here, man. Y'all still lost in the sauce. It don't make man, y'all still lost in the sauce. I ain't denying Israelite culture, but I'm denying how you are Israelite. That's how I'm denying. The slave, that slave ship shit don't even make sense. It's being real. Okay. This is a map I found of Tartaria. The early Tartaria. So the things you can see, this is just a wide version of it. Eventually I'm gonna zoom in on it so you can see. And Beyonce, Lizzo, and Kelly Clarkson are all from Houston. What are you talking about? Texas is south. Y'all having your own conversation down there. Okay, but this right there, Tartaria, and this stuff is from the 12th century. This is stuff everything is like in it's Italian. I think it's Italian. But what's the main things? They had camels. I'm still trying to figure out why they got camels in Tartaria, but you could see the walls back there, and those same boats I showed yesterday, those are the smaller versions of it. But what I learned today, people, that Tartaria was like, I think 4 empires in one that fought against each other. They wasn't all in cahoots together. They wasn't all one big thing. That's what I learned. And there go, you can see the ether tennis on everything. Again, we talking 12th century. This technology was there in the 12th century. Yesterday, I told you the maps is the key to all of this. If you want to learn anything, the maps is the key. Right?
That's the power. They taking power from the air out of nothing.
Literally, there's power all around us. Look, America know about this free energy. We supposed to have free energy right now, but they greedy. I think they'd rather make the world population number go down before they even try to give us free energy. Because they want to control the people, control the narrative, control everything. So what better way to let's say feed your slaves or give your slaves appreciation when their numbers is down? Because they can't do anything anyway. They can't do anything anyway.
1 second. Grab my charger.
All right. I'm gonna still continue anyway. Because we got people watching.
All right.
So it's called Astrachan. There was a gated community, gated city in Tartaria. All right. Okay, can we go to the next slide? Okay, there we go. This the next part of the map. Torridge that goes to the Turks. And we got the Swazka, and that goes to the who? Who was here? Who was here? I'm not going to talk about the historical event, but when you think about Ashkenaz, Gumar, Magog, Tubal, and those people, now you know that these alleged biblical people, you know who they are. You know what location they were, where they was. So we got SWATs right here in Tartaria. So when you think of their perception, when you think of their theory about the SWATs, and you apply it to that certain event, and then you learned that those same people came to America as scientists, who rule America right now? Is it the Britons or the Tartarians? You can make connections. Because when you got these scientists that came from this location, and Ashkenaz came from this location behind the wall of Tartaria. What's she screaming for? She must see a bug or something. Yeah, she's slamming a shoe on the wall. She must have seen a water bug. But other than that, when you put those together, you see who's running America. It's Tartaria, or the descendants from Tartaria. Right? But you're gonna see who the real Tartarians was. This is a book, an old book. You can clearly see, not translated, but I put it in Google Lens. Let me move this over here. It's Latin, right? It's gonna tell you a little bit. You see, it says the fall of the 12th century. This is a book from the 12th century. This is the oldest book I ever read in my life, but it's translated because of Google Sense. It says, if he wishes to describe the Tartars, which is the Tartarians, he would describe many nations in the same length of time would be drawn from one another. From Tartary is nowadays generally called whatever land lies between the Eastern Ocean and the Mangika river. I think it's Mangika. Gika river between the Northern Ocean and the southern regions of China. The Indian part beyond the Ganges, who is the Ganges, and the Sakos and the Laksart. Today, she fell of the river. I don't know none of these places, but I know it's in that region of the river, the Sea of the Calpians, the Calpians, and the marshes of the Meotides. And I turned almost to the west of the Mufkos because the Tartars had almost seized all these and returned them to the same place. So the main thing I seen that was interesting here was Scythia. Do you know who the Scythia or the Scythians is?
That sounds familiar.
The Scythians are the original Cathy. That was their biblical name.
Which is China.
China. The Scythians. So this is another book. I believe this one is no, I didn't translate that one. Okay. Back to this map. Let's bring this over here. So I think that one must have said the same thing if I didn't translate it. Tarticus. Now, this is the area I showed on Google Earth with all the craters and stuff. For those of y'all that didn't see it, I'm going to go ahead and bring it up right now before I dive into it. Okay, we're going to Google Earth. Google Earth. Turn in the urbano map. Monty's map. Zoom in right here. So stop being pixelated. Come on. There go the Mongol ships. I just want y'all to see. This is California right here. This is the area that I'm looking at. There go the wall that I showed you yesterday. In this city, I wish I could turn this map around, but Magal is over here somewhere. To show you that this is the land right here of the Native Americans. That part right there. Now, when you go to Google Earth, I'm just recapping from yesterday so y'all can get up to speed. What is this? I never noticed this right here. You ever notice this?
I think when you showed it yesterday, I saw it. And those in that island that's over there. There's some other stuff.
I don't know why they caught my attention. I think eventually I'm gonna tap into that one day then. But this is the land of the Native Americans. This region right here, their land is destroyed. It's destroyed. And you can think why they came over here. You can speculate on why they came over here. But all these little circles, which is part of Tartary, was destroyed. I believe hell and brimstone came down on their ass, or nuclear disaster, some advanced technology. But this is not normal. This is not normal. You can clearly see, look how the rivers look. You can see, look at that. This big ass circle like this. You could tell it was some shit was impacted, like hell, brimstone, or the rock called Gibeon meteorites. The Gibeon meteorites, the iron rock, probably rained down on their ass. The rock from heaven. That's, I believe, I'm speculating that's what had happened. When you think of what they call it, angelic wars, Anunnaki wars, things like that, or advanced wars, that's what I see. Gibeon impacted and destroyed Tartary, at least the Mongol part of Tartary, because when you look at Russia, that part of Tartary is still there. When you look at China, that part of Tartary is still there. Then when you look at this wall, this is the wall I showed y'all. This line, can I draw a pen? Can I do a pen? Like this wall from right here, boom, boom. Can I? Come on, can I? Yeah, get down there. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, show me a little more. To boom, boom, right there. Okay, stop. That what y'all seen, that is the wall that's destroyed. This was keeping the Mongols behind. They was keeping the Mongols behind there. They wasn't talking about that fake old wall down here for China. That was the real wall. That was keeping them from behind there. That is the land of the Native Americans, who was called Magog. Now let's go back so I can show you that same piece. Here they is. They go Cathy, China. They was warned with Magog. They go Mughal, which is the Mongol, Tartar, the Sumongol, Tartars River, the Margavul. There go the pyramids.
What do you call those?
The skinny ones.
Yeah, dang it, I forgot. God.
Yep. So I'm showing you this place, all this. What I showed you, that's what Google Earth look like now. But I'm showing you what it looked like before what Google Earth showed us. They had pyramids out there, a lot of mountains. I don't think they were civilized for what I read in the old books compared to the Siberian Russian. But these are a totally different set from the Siberians. They was more ruthless like. So when you compare that to the Mongol that came here, somebody say it's called the obelisk. When you compare that to the Mongol that
Yes.
came here and you look at the reservations and the infrastructure, you can actually do a contrast and see this might be the same people because they didn't build a lot here. There was a warrior type, savage type people that did brutal things. Let's just say that. They did some brutal things. Okay, I don't want to mess myself up for YouTube purposes. I can care less about the TikTok side because I'm a YouTube boy right now. Now, this is a 12th century map. You see? 1290. You see what's over here? America. 1290. They didn't discover America until when?
1492, that's right. That's what they told us, Christopher Columbus.
They said Christopher Columbus. So why we got America on the map on 1290? I told you I had to dig deep to find this. Real deep. And I'm sitting up here looking at this map. I'm like, bro, I'm looking at these Tartarian maps. I see America on the map. So y'all knew about America before y'all discovered it, allegedly. So that's why we said you recovered it. Who was those people over there? We know who it was. So when you look, I'm gonna show y'all something biblical too. I know y'all don't like tapping into that Bible, but I got to show you. Some of y'all gotta put down, oh, I don't want to read it because it's the white man, but some of y'all gotta stop that joint and learn how to take the meat and throw out the bones because the prophecy of the Native Americans is in there. And it happened. Whether you hate it or not, it happened. Our ancestors wrote about that. And y'all sitting up here not trying to listen because you're conflicted. To hell with the religion. To hell with it. Look at what they wrote and try to decipher what the hell had happened. So I highlighted those things up there so you can see. So we got Gog. All the Israelites would sit up there trying to figure out who's God, who's God, who's this, who's that, making up their own speculations when the history is out here. They kept looking for Muncie, they kept looking for modern sources and stuff like that to see who these people is. But you had to go back in history. The creator said, seek the ancient paths, seek the ancient ways. So that means you got to look at ancient stuff to figure out what is true is not. I'm not telling you to pick up some freaking Paleo Hebrew tablet and look at that as if you can understand it, because you know you can't. Look at what your enemies wrote during that time period when they had to report back to William II. We're talking 12th century. William III, William IV. When they had to go report back to these people, what did they wrote?
Because their lives was in jeopardy.
Exactly. Then you pick up the book that they stole from America, which is called the King James Authorized Version, and look at the history. Fuck the religion. Look at the history and see what they wrote. That's all you got to do. And say, okay, they put a little pieces here. Let me open up this book real quick and see how legit this really is. Oh, shoot, it did happen. Right? So that's why I keep saying, forget the religion. Let me see what this knowledge is talking about. So we got, again, 1290, Magog. Pay attention to their word, Magog. That is the Native Americans, Magog, Mughal, Scythians, Cynthia. There go y'all favorite word, extra Amia, which is extraterrestrial, the extra lands. They got nothing to do with outer space. All right. So let me show y'all this. So we're gonna go to the BLB. Monte, I'm be real, bro. I just be freestyler. Cause I didn't have none of this scripted. I ain't had nothing scripted at all.
Nah, that's the whole point. I'm just flowing with you.
All right. When you ready to take over, just let me know, bro. Just let me know.
Okay. All right.
So right here, I went to Ezekiel chapter 38, right? Like I said, forget religion, pay attention to what I just showed you right here. Magog, Gog, 1290, Mongols, Native Americans. And the word of the Lord came unto me saying, son of man, set thy face against Gog. I just showed you the map, Gog, and the land of Magog. And the land of Magog. What happened to the land of Magog? What happened to the land of Magog? You can't tell me prophecy ain't fucking real. Y'all can't tell me that. No matter how much y'all want to throw it out, you can't tell me that. Yeah. They land got destroyed and they came over here to America. And no wonder they out here talking about, oh, this our land, this our land. Look at this. It's a wasteland. Look at all this. It's a wasteland. This is a wasteland. What the hell is this? It's a wasteland. Even what's happening now is written in the text. Exactly. But brimstone's going to come down again. It's going to come from the blue kachina and the red kachina. But it says, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, that's Tartaria, and prophesy against him. He said, and say, thus saith Lord God, skip all the words and stuff, even though I know the stuff may make you feel conflicted. I said, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. He said, I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. I will bring thee forth and all thy army, horses and horsemen, and all of them, and clothe them in all sorts of armor, or even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, Libya with them, all of them with shields and helmet. Did they not come to America? Did not Libya come here? Did not Persia come here? Did not the other Ethiopia come here? When we talking about the Moro War, the Pacific Islanders, when they enslaved the Pacific Islanders and brought them to America, did that not happen? I'm just saying. The only reason, even though he ain't saying he ain't doing something to them right now, later on he gonna say he gonna do something to them. But he mentioned all these names. These names is said because all these people ended up in America during the so-called transatlantic slave trade and the Mongolian War. And this is Tartaria right here, what I'm telling y'all. Hidden in plain sight and nobody never knew. Nobody never knew. Sorry, that buzzing noise is coming up there. I'm gonna skip on down. Now, this is the part when we talking about Utah. I know people said that the land of Israel, the true land of Israel, or the promised land of milk and honey. I'm gonna tell you something. Is right here. It's all up here. It's destroyed. It's uninhabited. It's right here. He said they was gonna come here, right? Where do the Native Americans live? Where
Right
do
over there.
Gog and Magog live? Where they live, chat? All the Native Americans live from Moab to Utah, which is Judah, to their favorite place, Arizona, to Cali, which is Queen Sheba, Queen Khalifa,
Mexico.
all the way to Idaho, to Wyoming, and to one of my favorite names,
Oklahoma is
Iowa.
Oklahoma.
Huh?
Oklahoma too.
Yep, Oklahoma. All of that. All the way to Iowa, which is Iowa. Because there wasn't no eyes. But they lived in all that. So that prophecy about them being destroyed is over here. That's why I keep saying Native Americans. Your land already got destroyed. And you just came to a land that is foreign to you and you took over that side. What the hell you think is going to happen to you now? You invaded a land that don't belong to you. So you don't think nothing's going to happen? You don't think there's no prophecy against you? I mean, I'm just being real. So it says, and thou shalt come against my people of Israel. Did not the Native Americans do that? Bring up this Urbano map. And you came against the people of Israel. This is you right here. Come on, stop being pixelated. I'm losing my zone. This is you leaving your land, coming where? Look at those Mongolian ships.
It is a little, just a smidge bit. Wow. Let me
turn it down. What about now? It's good.
So yeah, it's better.
Look at you right here. Look where you coming. There go more of your ships. Never mind these ships, because those are not the same. That's the Spaniards right there. But that's y'all. You don't see no Spaniard mess on there. You don't see the cross. That's y'all. But what I'm just showing you is just a prophecy against Tartaria, the children of them. Thou shalt, and it says as a cloud, it says, and thou shalt come against my people of Israel as a cloud to cover the land, which they did. And it shall be in latter days, and I will bring thee against my land, and that the heathen may know me. Then, when I shall sanctify them, O God, before their eyes. How many times they say, hey, we here to protect the land. We didn't build nothing here, but we here to protect it. We're the protectors. Did the Great Spirit reveal herself or himself or they self to Magog in those lands? Did he? Or did she? Did Mother Earth? Because this is just a prophecy. I ain't saying people got to believe it, but this had happened for real. And this is Indian knowledge that King James took, and they tweaked it and messed with it, but you can clearly see it happen. Right? But here we go. For in my and it shall come to pass in the same time when Gog shall come against the land of Israel, saith Lord God, that my fiery shall come up in my face. For in my jealousy and the fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there should be a great shaking in the land of Israel. What the heck? We just talked about it, Monty. 18th century. What happened?
1811.
What happened?
Oh, you talking the mud flood, the comet,
Mud flood and
the comet.
And what happened after the comet?
Disaster, right?
Great earthquake.
Yeah.
Right there. The fire, soil erosion, soil melting up, mud flood, earthquake. All this happened in the 18th century. All of it. Y'all think this stuff happened in freaking 2,000 years ago? No, sir. This stuff happened recently. And y'all out here talking about some Jesus Christ New Testament.
They got us good.
Riding with this. When we still in this area of Ezekiel right now. And that's crazy.
They got us good. That comet's coming. The comet's coming back.
We finna have another great earthquake, and I'm finna show you something that's real crazy. After I get done reading the part, the destruction of Magog, the Native Americans, because once all of that is eliminated, the land is gonna grow and become beautiful again. But this is the bad side about it. The side we own is gonna become a wasteland.
Yep.
Yep. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I was saying we all up over here. This is a terrible side to be on, the East Coast. Terrible side. This is where Miami's located, Atlanta, New York, all these bad places. All of these bad places up on the East. Yep. So definitely don't want to be there. Definitely don't want to be in the cities that are the most disgusting are going to be the ones that's destroyed. Judge, like, the frequency is off, and the frequency has to be corrected.
Facts. But here's the thing, bro. How will the desert become green again?
That is a good question. I think it has a lot to do with the frequency.
After the flood.
Oh, snap.
The flood. See, Sanctum said it. The flood. I keep telling people this side is going to get an earthquake, fire, and brimstone. Other side is going to get a flood. We still, some in some way, all right? We're going to survive in some way. Those of us that know the safe location. That's why I said to you, the mountains.
Yep.
But you got brimstone coming at the same time. So it's like a hit and miss. So the Gibeon got a target. Gibeon got a target. So those of y'all that know y'all did the most monstrosities underneath the earth, the most taboo BS, Gibeon got a target, and we've been acting chilling like nothing ain't gonna happen. I am a god. You forgetting that mother and father have natural laws that a lot of us have broken that is unforgiving. Y'all keep forgetting that fact. Oh shit, now my stomach hurt. Y'all know y'all messed up. That's why I keep telling people return back to natural law. Remember what your ancestors have done. First, you got to know who your ancestors was and what they did. That's why I brought those pictures out to show you the sacrifices that some people was doing, the worshiping that our people was doing, the technology we had, the dracons we had. We were so high, but we still got destroyed. And you sitting up here thinking, how? We was gods, we was kings, but how we fall so low? Nobody not asking that question.
We did
And why
something.
you not operating in a frequency so you could get back there?
We did
Especially
something.
our women, especially our men, because y'all women, y'all control the nation, whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
Y'all control the nation. The children act the way they do because of you. Want me to tell you why? It's because you are the first teacher. You keep them all the way to their 18, even after they're 18 in the household. Your direction, the way how they lead, the blood is on your hands, whether you know it or not. And yes, it is on the father too. The reason I'm saying this on the woman because you are the first teacher. You are the warrior too. It's balance. So as the motherly head of the house, you got to lead the families in the right direction. Once grandma passed away, the family dispersed. Why? It's supposed to be another matriarch to come up in grandma's place. The oldest auntie or whoever the matriarch votes on, who should be the new head mama, big mama of the house after grandma passed away. Why family dispersed? Y'all women got so much power and you don't even know it. Y'all can change this whole nation and you don't even know it. But we want to sit here and play games and argue, cry, and be drama affiliated and just destroy everything apart. And you don't know how much power that you really got. Power I wish I had, but I don't got it. But it's with y'all for a reason. And y'all need to start utilizing the way y'all supposed to utilize it in your proper function. Men, you already know what you're supposed to do. The reason I said about the women, because the women is the real leader here. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The women is the real leaders here. And we can see in our everyday lives. They are the real leaders. Yes, the man's here, but the woman is the creativity. The father is the actors. The father do what the mother say. Baby,
Yeah.
go do this. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how
100.
it is. No matter how much you want to punch your chest or not, you're doing what your wife say, and you're doing what your mama say, and you're doing what your grandma say. That's the matriarch system, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
So just being real, mothers, daughters. That's why I'm putting y'all on a higher standard because mother put y'all on a higher standard, and y'all frequency is so low. Y'all supposed to be changing the nation right now, and you're not doing a pretty good job right now. So I'm telling y'all, brother Natural's telling y'all, get on y'all shit and do right, because it's y'all. Y'all the ones can change the men. Yes, men can change themselves, but y'all are the important key of changing men to the way they supposed to be. Y'all is. That's why America attacked y'all the way they did. That's why the government comes against y'all the way they do. Because they know y'all can control the men.
That's so true.
Now, if you know you're doing a good job, I see Lady Light. If you know you're doing a good job, I ain't talking to you. If you know you're not doing a so good job, you really need to do groundwork and understand what I'm talking about, and don't be conflicting and be like, yeah, you know what, you're right. I need to. Because I got sons, I got daughters. I don't want them to end up the way the rest of the people who's end up in this world. If we have that same mindset, the nation gonna change. Right?
That's so true.
You got something to say before I tap back in, bro?
I'm just listening. Like, that is so true. The impact that they have is very, very important. You know, don't use it for evil. Don't speak evil to your protectors. Don't speak evil to one another, because at the end of the day, it's gonna come back and get you.
It's
Gotta
natural.
watch what you say, and you guys have a powerful voice. So
Yep.
yeah.
Now, I'm still like me myself. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. By the end of the day, even if my wife come up and tell me to do something, I take all day doing it. But guess what? It still end up getting done. It might not be done with the time she wanted, but it get done. Cause by the end of the day, it's still a matriarch system in this house. No matter if I fight against it or not, it's still gonna end up getting done. It's still gonna end up getting done. I know a lot of y'all men can relate, but it's
Yeah.
still gonna end up getting done, no matter how much we try to fight against it.
It's still.
So when she walk around and say, "I run this," and I say, "No, you don't," I'm lying. She actually do. It's crazy, but when y'all man actually sit there and think about it and be like, "Dang, I'm just being arrogant or mean at the moment." But when you look at reality, it's actually true. It's actually true, and it's not funny, but it's actually true. Y'all women, y'all run and stuff, even if she ain't the breadwinner. So, yeah, let's step back in. Let's step back in. So I was talking about Gog being destroyed. The melting place will be the Sphinx. I can't even say that word right. Grand Canyon. It's already melted. That place. Let me tell y'all something. That place already got destroyed.
Meeting place.
Yeah, it's gonna be a meeting place. But I'm gonna let y'all know the reason the Grand Canyon looked like that, because whatever happened in those days when our people was in a high advanced civilization, Mother Earth got pissed off, Father Earth got pissed off, Child Earth got pissed off and said no. It just destroyed it, and here we are on the West Coast. I mean, on the East Coast. Something happened in South America the same way. We was on one side of the desert, then we ended up on another side. Then cataclysm came, we ended up in North America. And colonization and all that stuff, we ended up in North America. A lot of stuff happened. But yeah, go ahead, bro.
It seems like we keep doing stuff. That's what it seems like. It seems like we keep doing stuff and we keep getting in trouble.
We can't get away with things. Just be real. There's a reason why we are the biggest in prison. There's a reason we are the most unalive. Mother Earth is not letting us get away with nothing. Absolutely nothing. No matter how strong we say our ancestors is, our ancestors failed to Mother Earth. Y'all better recognize and get in touch with natural law, because that's the only thing that's going to help you. If you don't give into the earth like you're supposed to, she's not going to give into you, and she's not going to protect you. It is what it is. A disobedient child get punished. A disobedient nation gets punished. So that's why I said I'm past all the drama. I'm past all the fighting. I'm just here to teach you, to let you know, because eventually the way how this lesson is leading up to is for the lead up to natural law, y'all. It's for the lead up to that.
The yin, the yang.
Yep.
You got two sides of this reality: chaos or creation. You know.
Yep.
So,
I like to see. That's the reason I call myself Yahweh. You got the Yahs and then you got the Whys. The Yahs is the yays, yes, and the Whys is the no. Is you gonna be a Yah or is you gonna be a Why? The Whys is the chaotic. The yays is the good side. It's balance between the two. 3 words. I mean 3 letters, 3 letters. 6 altogether, 3. But people don't understand that. There's just part of my own thing. When you look at the holy tablets of Dr. York, you will learn about the side, the Yahs and the Whys, that resonated with me for some reason. It's like a balance in spiritual court or a council in a sense. Is you going to be a Yah or is you going to be a Wah? Which one? Because we all judging every day.
The YAH, I know that in the Greek, I believe that meant to rebel.
To rebel. So I think it's opposite end. It got to be the opposite end. Well, I'm probably saying it wrong. But hold on. Okay. I'm gonna start at 19. This talking about the destruction of the people that's on the east side, on the west side of America. It says, "For in my jealousy and the fire of my wrath I have spoken. Surely in that day there should be a great shaking in the land of Israel," Utah all the way down. "So the fishes of the sea, the fowls of the heaven, the beasts of the field, and all creepy things that creep upon the earth, and all the men that are upon the face of the earth shall shake at my presence, and the mountains shall be thrown down, and the steep places shall fall, and every wall shall fall to the ground." That's a great earthquake. And it says, "And I will call for a sword against him throughout all my mountains."
My mountains.
What's that?
My mountains. My mountains.
Which comments? Shane told me which comments. It says, "So Father Earth, air, water is female. Better start raising your vibration balance. Appalachia." So that means I could have two husbands. Why would you ask me a crazy thing? Let me tell you something. That's unbalanced. You think that? You think that? In my house, that's unbalanced. Now here we go.
Ooh, that's chaos. That's too much chaos. Just we.
Chaos. It's chaos. So here we go. The mountain should be thrown down. Here it goes. And it says, "And I will call for a sword against him throughout all my mountains. My mountains," said the Lord God. "Every man's sword should be against his brother." You already know. Magog versus Gog. "And I will plead against him with pestilence, with blood, and I will rain upon him and upon his bands and upon the many people that are with him, and overflowing rain, great hailstones, fire, brimstone, Gibeon." Like I just showed y'all. Gibeon. That's hell, that's brimstone impacting the mountains. So I said it got a target, whether you like it or not. If the target, if you you ain't surviving it if you got a target. I'm just being real. And it says, "Thus I will magnify myself, sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations, and they shall know that I am the Lord." Again, that's the hijack stuff. That's all I'm telling you. Now, 39, I just showed you Magog. I'm going to skip on down, all the way down to, oh yeah, this part right here. And he says, you getting tired. And it says, "And they that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth and shall set on fire and burn the weapons, both the shields and the bows and the bows and the arrows and the hand staffs." That's basically after they got destroyed. You're going in there and burning their bodies and all those things, and you're basically cleansing the land. And it says, "In 7 months shall the house of Israel be burying all of them, that they may cleanse the land." So that's gonna happen. So everybody on the East Coast, on the West Coast, you see what you're going to be doing. And it says, "And they should know that I am their God, which caused them to be led into captivity, prisoners of war," that's us, "among the heathen. But I have gathered them unto their own land and have left none of them anymore," which means that Mother Earth is not going to forsake us anymore. They took us out of this prisoner of war thing. Everybody's returning back to their borders. Basically what's being said. Now, when I was talking about the Great Earthquake, let me find it. What that comment he was talking about? The Great Resets. All right, here we go. It says the Great Recess of 1811, 1812. From December 16th, 1811 through March of 1812, there were over 2,000 earthquakes in the central Midwest. There it is right there, as you can see.
Ooh, it's about to heat up.
Wife says, so since women run their home, we can have multiple husbands. Let's see what Mother Earth do with you with that. Let's see how she deal with you with that. Let's see how she deal with you. Let's see if Mother Earth will allow you to do that, and let's see how your household would be. Now ask yourself this: would it be chaotic or would it be in peace? You answer the question yourself. Now, even though you run things, doesn't mean you could do things that's unbalanced and against nature. Now you need to know. So you be that decision, and let's see how it goes. All right. Hey, naturalist, to go do it, and you will see. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You want to find out? Go find out. Now here we go. It says from December 16th, 1811 through March of 1812, there were over 2,000 earthquakes in the central Midwest. And between 6,000 to 10,000 earthquakes in the Bethel Hill of Missouri, where the
Madrid.
is located. And it says near the junction of Ohio and the Mississippi rivers in the known history of the world. No other earthquakes have lasted so long and resulted in so much damage in the new Mandarin earthquakes. So you see what was going on. The Great Earthquake that's going back to what I had stated. This is going to happen again.
Is that right by Illinois?
Yep.
Ohio?
Going up to the Mississippi. Yep. It says Ohio and Mississippi rivers. The junction.
Conveniently, I want to show something.
Go ahead.
I want to show something, you guys. I was gonna wait to show it, but since we ain't got to this part, into the digging, let me go into this real quick. Let me share my screen. And right. So him showing that how the earthquakes happen right at the 1812, conveniently what it happened when the comet came. And a comet is a dragon. A dragon is a comet. And then, hold on a second, I'm gonna find it. And y'all just saw where the locations of this stuff was located, right? It was located right where Memphis is, where the river is, the Mississippi River. So let me send you guys this real quick.
Naturalist, an egg and a seed is not the same thing.
All right. All right. So look at this right here. It should have sent. It's in. Did it send?
Yeah, it's sent.
It did? Oh, okay. I was about to say, I can't see it. So conveniently enough, this is the same. You see how the path of creating the seven? August 21st, 2017, 7 years from then, 7 years of tribulation, right? April 8th, 2024, landing right there on the Mississippi River, right by Illinois, Ohio, Memphis. Look at that. So that's very interesting. And aren't
That's
we
cr-
supposed to be
that's the
10?
year of the election.
Yep, the year of the election. And as you can see, where the path hits, it goes through northern Georgia, Tennessee, it goes through Texas, it goes, up there through, some of the mountains. Yeah, so seeing this, I was like, what's the pinpointed area where it's exactly meeting? And yeah, it's Ohio, Illinois. So everything seemed to be going down in Ohio because actually the oldest civilization is in Ohio. One of the oldest places in America is in Ohio. Very interesting.
This brother said Cairo, Illinois is known. I mean, is known as I say. I guess I think he mean known. Known as the point to cause. It's where the Mississippi and Ohio River merges.
So, you guys, I would say that something's going to happen at the end of this year, going into next year. Something's going to happen.
Yep. And nobody ain't been talking about Nibiru, the blue Kachina, and the red Kachina, Planet X,
Yeah.
Nemesis. Nobody been talking about these celestial bodies, alleged celestial bodies. Nobody been talking about it. It's been quiet. When they oh yeah, and they shut off majority of the weather cams too in Alaska. That's where it really was being sighted the most.
And it's about to get it's gonna probably get ballistic. Just to let y'all know, it's gonna get ballistic. So now you guys know. Now you guys know. 7,000 years is up, right?
Yep.
And conveniently landing where one of our special locations are. And we just saw the Piazza bird was in Illinois. Yeah, a lot of stuff is happening in Illinois.
Oh.
But I just wanted to show that, how Ohio is actually very special. Illinois is very special. It's one of our ancient places. Let me stop it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up. Bring it back. Oh, sure, I gotta reclaim. Oh yeah, and thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the gifts. I appreciate that. If you're liking the live, send your gifts in. If you're on YouTube,
You can send some gifts my way too for people that's watching.
yep. If you like it on YouTube, become a member. Do what you gotta do. That's how you support. That's how you support. So here we go. Share screen. We're going back here. It says a sequence of three main shocks in 1811 through 1812 of the three very large. Actually, that's the same area, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's right where it is.
Yep. Somebody say, isn't the Euphrates River, isn't the Mississippi the Euphrates River? I don't know. I don't know about all that. I haven't really dug deep into that. But it says a sequence of the three main shocks in 1811 to 1812 of three very large earthquakes is usually referred to the New Madrid earthquakes after the Missouri town that was the largest settlement in the Mississippi River between St. Louis, Missouri, Natchez, Mississippi, on the basis of the large area of damage, 600,000 square kilometers. Now, and a widespread area of 5 million square kilometers, and a complex physiographic changes that occurred. The New Madrid earthquakes of 1811 to 1812 ranks as some of the largest in the United States since its settlement by Europeans. Now, they said the other one was they were by far the largest east of the Rocky Mountains in the U.S. and Canada. And it says the area of strong shaking associated with these shocks is two to three times as large as that of the 1964 Alaska earthquake, and 10 times as large as that of the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. So basically, these earthquakes are more powerful than the ones in California and Nevada and all that.
Yeah. Ooh-wee. So people, y'all thought
Huh?
that they thought that the earthquake that was in over there was real bad. Yeah. Yeah, we about to see the comments up there. Tecumseh comment. Look at that.
That's what I was going to tap into. Let me move this thingy. Can I move it? Okay.
Whoa. Crazy. I see something in there.
Yeah,
Crazy.
why I said preparing live stream? That's weird.
That's crazy.
But it says, and there go the comment right there. The what's it called? Tecumseh. Tecumseh.
Tecumseh's.
Comment 1811. And it says at 1811, a great bright comet appeared in the sky. It was visible. The naked eye for it was visible. I say that it was visible to the naked eye for around 260 days. So people could see this comet for 260 days.
Yup, that's what I'm saying. It ain't no that's a dragon. Gotta be.
That might be the dragon they was talking about was gonna return.
It's a dragon. It's not they think because if it was a comet and it was going with the field of it would have been unleft 260 days. That's a long time. So it's probably going to enter orbit probably around the end of this year. I'm thinking from what I've done, it's going to come around the end of this year and start to cause a lot of calamity, right? And then it's going to trickle over into next year after calamity happens.
Mr. Accountability, the book is called The One World Tartarians, the greatest civilization ever to be erased from history by James W. Lee. Thank you for the gift, Carbon. Shout out to Carbon for that. And what's up, bro? So we're gonna go back there.
Yeah, I think I might go back on I told him I was gonna take a break, but making me wanna go on TikTok so people can see, so people can know.
Hey, do it for your YouTube. If you're gonna make it for TikTok, let it be short. But we actually getting paid for this now? TikTok, you doing it for free, but over on YouTube, it's better to have that type of information for your YouTube.
Yeah, you're right.
But that's why I ain't been posting too much on TikTok. But where I was, I wasn't on this page. Here we go. If you want this book, I mean, y'all can buy this book if you want to. But if you want this book, you can subscribe to my Patreon, Naturalism of Yahweh Studies on Patreon, and you can get this book. Or you can just dig deep and find it for free if you want to. But if you want to support me, you can get this book. It's crazy. Like I said, brother, other nations support me more than my own people. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. I'll be talking about that a lot, but that's crazy. Other nations support me more than my own people, and to me, that's sad. But it says in 1811, a great bright comet appeared in the skies. It was visible, the naked eye, for around 260 days. And it says in the USA, the comet was named Tecumseh comet, and the Europeans called it Napoleon comet. The last time the comet had been witnessed was during the reign of the Egyptian Pharaoh Ramses II. 3,000 is 65 years. I really don't believe that insane number. Before, and it says the arrival of the Tecumseh. I'm just gonna say Tecumseh. Comet was followed by the new Madrid earthquakes, the biggest earthquake in America history. And it says events that are linked to the Black Sun prophecy.
The
I'm going to look.
Black Sun, that should let everybody, oh, excuse me.
No, go ahead, bro.
That should let everybody know, like, what y'all seeing, like, when we have an eclipse, that is not the moon.
Right. So I'm gonna have to look into this, the Black Sun prophecy. I already looked into the Hopi prophecy. You're reading this from one of World Tartarians. Yep. That's where I'm reading it from. And it says, it's crazy because even though this is a modern book, it sure did gain a real historical fact. And then you just brought that up. And then I went to the Bible and it talks about it. Shoot, I don't know what to say. And then they've been talking about a long awaited earthquake that is going to happen on the East Coast.
I ain't trying to be over here.
Huh? I already know. I think some things we can't run from. I ain't saying you. I'm just saying I think some things we can't run from. I think sometimes people got to go through it so Mother Earth can scare the mess out of them. Say, hey, I warned you, blah, blah, blah. But some people, it just might be it for them. It's crazy because I just looked and I got that book. Facts, bro. Check that out. Now, I'm going to tell you, bro, there is some conjecture in this book. Mainly talking about the Moor part, about the Moors. But it's a lot of conjecture in here. So with me, I know what's a lie and what's not. So that's why I highlighted certain things. And it says the Tecumseh was an important Native American, mystic warrior, military leader of the Shawnee. You know, those are black people. Why they call them Native Americans when the Shawnee is the black people? So and it says it's a modern book, of course. So conjecture, man. He is today remembered as a great hero who fought for freedom. His name anonymously meant shooting star. Or I don't even have to read this part. I read the main meat of this about that comment. Yeah. What else I got? The Great California Mud Flood, 1862. Right? We already know about the mud flood. I'm gonna save some stuff for part 3 if we do a part 3. Because I know what time is it? Oh, it's 1:00 your time, bro. Yeah.
You see why I'm yawning?
I see. But I want to show, I'm going to let you go a little bit more before you end it. I'm going to end on my part right here. Where I left off at, y'all, this right here is King Presta John, the king of the 3 Ethiopias. That's what he looked like. It was on an old map. That's what he looked like. All right. So I'm going to end my screen right here. Give it back to you. And I'm gonna I know I ended it yesterday, so today you will end it.
All right. Cool. Can you see what I'm looking at?
I just made you the host.
There we go. That's right. Screen share is loading. So yeah, everybody, that was a good build. That was a lot of gems. And there's a lot of stuff. There's a
Tell me
lot of stuff that's going down in Illinois. Sit down. It's a lot of stuff that's going down in Illinois. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, you guys. And it would not be like this forever. Okay. Processing speed will be updated. I will get the proper software for future endeavors. Let me go to regular Google search, actually. So as you can see, it's not just South America that has the representation of the dragon. It's also North America, Europe, Asia, all over the world, actually. And like Brother Natural was saying, the Great Spirit is not going to play. And actually, some of us are being judged right now, don't even realize it. So, gotta just watch out with the intent of your heart, because it's going to come back to get you sooner than you think. Trust and believe that. It's a scary time you living in if you wicked, but it's a beautiful time if you good. Trust and believe that.
Yep, that's facts.
There's folks over here like, oh my gosh, all of this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen, and that's gonna happen. Yeah, to you if you bad, and if you're not trying to like get understanding, you're gonna get caught up just like everybody else.
Yep.
And isn't, you know,
People been hearing the same story all the time, that end of the world and stuff. But everybody knows a cataclysm is gonna happen. I think they just think it's not gonna happen in their lifetime. But shoot, I highly doubt. I highly doubt that.
yeah, I don't think folks is gonna see this coming. A lot of people, first and foremost, they're not like in tune like that. A lot of people are, but a lot of people aren't. And a lot of people have neglected to look into this stuff right now. Like as you can see, as you guys can see, y'all seen this type of stuff diminish. Even when it came to talking about Native American stuff, spiritual stuff, y'all see in the media and like in society, it's kind of diminished. Everybody kind of going back to like thinking that it's gonna go back to being whatever. Not true. Not true. It's not gonna go back to being whatever. Actually, the
I think
moment, like
place.
several years back, we was never going back to the old ways. Once that shift happened in the atmosphere, you know, they even talking about what's going on with the economy and stuff like that. We never going back to the old ways. Never. That's not happening in our lifetime.
Especially after these events that took place, like the corona and all the other stuff, things that didn't happen
CO,
before.
yeah, the COV, the GBD juice, all different types of stuff. Yeah. So yeah, we just gotta be aware. We gotta be aware. And let's see, want to show y'all something because this is a matriarchal thing, right? I wanted to show something before we end it out because a lot of people don't know. This is matriarchal. Actually, let's look up Illinois culture real quick. Illinois. I'm just gonna type in Native American symbols. Yep. All right. Let's see what's going on in Illinois real quick. As a tribute to the Native Americans who were first the inhabitants of Illinois. I thought them so-called ones on the reservations, I didn't think they was I didn't think they settled in no Illinois now. You look up their so-called haplo group, they not in no doc, they are not in Illinois. They are not the ancient mound builders. Because that means they'll be related to the people that settled Ireland and the people in the Egyptians. They would have to explain that. But I can tell you right now, they're not going to. So yeah. Give it a little bit of time. Yeah, I know my connection is not the best. The speed, there we go. Let's see. Let's see what's at the bottom. So y'all see, like, all these ancient symbols really belong to us. When y'all see like the Hamza, because the Hamza has been found in America as well. We talking about the sun. Y'all see the representation of the sun and the dragon. That's important as well. Let's see. Let's go to the rock art. We're gonna I think we're gonna work on trying to figure out how to get my speed up.
I think it's just your laptop. How long you had that laptop?
Man, this is a new laptop,
It's
but
new.
it's an older model. It's an older model, so that's probably why. That is probably why.
Your frames per second.
It's not
It's
good.
it's not good. It's almost like you at 10 frames per second.
Yeah, because of how much is being processed. And I think I might be out of storage too. I don't know. I gotta go back and look at it. So yeah, I might go ahead and end it. I'm gonna go ahead and end it after this. Because it's not working for me right now.
All right.
Yeah, it's not working for me. It's not moving fast enough. But yeah, I mean, when you go and you look at this, you guys, the things that you can see of the Native Americans in Illinois, you're going to see the spire, you're going to see the Hamza. You're going to see a lot of the same symbols that are used in other cultures. So it's just something about Illinois. We're going to figure that out. But I appreciate everybody. I thank you all for tuning in to the live. Y'all stayed up with us, building, figuring this stuff out. We was on the hunt. We found stuff, did a little freestyling in there. Boom, bada bang. Yep. Boom, bada bang.
Oh yeah. I wanted to let you know that did you know while you're live, you can get a snippet from your live and upload it as a short?
Wait, right now?
Yeah, you could do it while you're live. You can go to any part on the live and get a snippet and upload it while you're on YouTube.
Dang, hold on.
It was crazy. I didn't even know that myself. I was like, dang, what the heck? It's called Clip.
Oh, it's called Clip. Oh, snap. Yo, that's crazy.
I'm like, dang, I could have been doing this. But I know it next time. If you want to do
We have to do it.
if you want to do part 3, we can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do part 3, and on part 3, I'm gonna have the stuff together. Well, we're gonna talk about Illinois. We're gonna talk about the X, the matriarch. Yeah.
Right, facts. So
So,
let me
peace. Peace to the chat. Sub if you haven't already sub, like the live, like the video if you're watching it afterwards. And we really appreciate you guys' support. Because yeah, we really do this stuff. You ended it on your side?
No, I didn't end it yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we really appreciate you guys' support and you guys tuning in and watching it. Really do. But
All right, y'all.
peace.
I'm gonna do mine. Shout out Felonious, shout out Copper, shout out Rashad Poet, Carbon, and Paris. Thank y'all for sending me those gifts. Those are the only ones I'm gonna shout out because they the only ones sent me the gifts on TikTok. Anybody sent me anything on YouTube? Nope. Shout out on YouTube. But thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow me. And those of y'all that don't know my YouTube page, let me bring that up real quick. Bring that up for you. I'm gonna show yours too.
Oh, yeah. Dang, I ended mine on my side already.
They still see it because our stuff was connected. If they go to mine, naturalism. Go to Naturalism of Yahweh on YouTube. Follow me. There I am right there. Follow Naturalism of Yahweh on YouTube. Make sure you like my videos. Make sure you subscribe. And if you want to become a member, go on ahead and become a member. Oh, it's not right there. Yeah, make sure y'all just become a member or something like that. You want the books, you want the info and all that stuff, do that. And for Monty Muse, oh, why you ain't popping up right there?
Oh, you missed the E.
Oh, okay, I got you. I'm gonna edit it. Also, subscribe to Monty Muse, and we see y'all next time. All right, peace, y'all.
Peace. Kamehameha.